Caretaker boss Christian Stellini has come out and said he feels honoured and he is the right person to take charge of Tottenham for our remaining 10 Premier League games. He also said that the players need to take responsibility and improve. Richarlison has stated that the media in Argentina lied, and Fabio Paratici has flown back to the UK and his future at Spurs is in major doubt. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. This is another edition of Tottenham News where I'll be going through all of the latest Spurs news, rumours and reports. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit the subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Now let's start with some comments from Christian Stellini, who of course will be taking charge of Tottenham Hotspur Football Club for our remaining 10 Premier League games this season. He told Spurs Play on Thursday evening, "You know when you're not winning or lose games, the fans are unhappy. It's normal and we have to accept this. All the staff, the players, we want to work hard until the end of the season because this is our club and we want to bring everyone with us. This is important for the next 10 games." Stellini then went on to say, "I feel very honoured and feel that I'm the right person to do this. I feel that and I want to do this with all the staff, with Ryan Mason. That's very important for me and the club. And it was important when we were in charge when Antonio Conte wasn't here. We feel we can do what we did before. We want to improve. And this is a moment to take responsibility and to improve all together." Christian Stellini has confirmed that Ivan Perisic could play or feature in the game at Goodison Park against Everton Monday evening. He said Perisic is well, he came back this morning, it was only a kick, we can recover Perisic, but the others, we need time. So team news for the Everton game, of course we will travel without Rodrigo Bentancur, who has a knee injury, Yves Bissouma an ankle injury, Ben Davies a hamstring injury, Richarlison muscle injury, Emerson Royale knee injury, and Ryan Sessegnon hamstring injury. Tottenham Hotspur Football Club have confirmed that our academy will face Nottingham Forest in the Under-17 Premier League Cup final at the City Ground on Wednesday, the 19th of April. Kick-off time will be 7 PM and ticket details will be confirmed by the club in due course. The Under-18s have also reached the Premier League Cup final in their age group, earning a late win over Sheffield United to book a final date against Aston Villa. The Under-18s final will take place on the 4th of May at Villa Park. On Thursday, it had been reported in Argentina that Romero and Richarlison had told the Tottenham Hotspur staff that they would quit the club if Antonio Conte wasn't sacked. Now, Tottenham forward Richarlison has denied that he led a player mutiny against former manager Antonio Conte. Richarlison said, "I wasn't a mutiny leader against him. It was quite the opposite. I'm sorry I didn't deliver as much as he expected of me and I didn't do enough for him to stay. When he left, I sent him a message thanking him for everything and wishing him the best because that's what he deserves. Questioning and criticising me as a player for my performance is part of football and I got it. However, telling lies about me, I don't accept. I've always had a lot of respect for Antonio Conte and all of my coaches. He helped me a lot in my move to Spurs and whenever we had a problem, even if it was in public, we solved it based on conversation and professionalism. And this, he can confirm." A report has just been published by the Daily Mail and they are stating that Tottenham chief Fabio Paratici jets back to England amid growing uncertainty over his future after Tottenham's director of football had his ban from the sport extended worldwide. Also in the report it says there is significant confusion over Fabio Paratici's future in North London after the bombshell news on Wednesday that FIFA had suspended the 50-year-old from all footballing activity amid accusations of financial irregularities from his time at Juventus. Developments over his future at Spurs are likely to accelerate now he is back in England, though sources insisted on Wednesday his return is not ultimately linked to the ban. It also states in this report, as of Thursday night, there was still no official confirmation from Tottenham Hotspur or FIFA over how the ruling impacts on Fabio Paratici's role. Lastly, in this report, it says that Fabio Paratici has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing, but his future at the club is now in major doubt. Now, my thoughts on these stories in this episode. Let's start by talking about Christian Stellini talking to the club on Thursday, stating how he feels honoured. He is the right person to be in charge for these remaining 10 games, and everyone has to take responsibility and improve. I think that he had to say that. I do actually wish him all of the very best and wish him luck. I think he is going to need it. Of course, I'm going to get behind Christian Stellini for these remaining 10 games. And of course, I would love to see Spurs pick up as many points as possible. Everyone needs to take responsibility. We do need to improve. You know, that is an understatement. It must be very difficult for him, a very good friend in Antonio Conte, leaving. I just wonder deep down how Antonio Conte feels about Christian Stellini carrying on at the club with a lot of the other staff, because the only other staff member that left with Conte was Antonio Conte's brother, Gianluca Conte, who of course was our analyst. But as I said, let's wish Christian Stellini the best of luck. I think he is going to need it. He is certainly going to have to try and get these players playing for the remaining 10 games, pick up as many points as possible to try and get Champions League. I think it's going to be very hard personally. If I was to predict, I'd probably say that we're going to finish 5th or 6th. I think it's asking a lot, particularly with the games that we've got coming up later on this month. We've got a really hard run-in, if you like, and we're playing a lot of the teams just above us or just below us. So they are all must-win games, but it is just whether, you know, the 11 players on the pitch at the time give their all and give us fans something to cheer about, because if we did get 4th spot, as Antonio Conte said earlier on in the season and just before he left, if we finish 4th in the Premier League this season, it would be a miracle, and it would be an amazing feeling with the season that we've had. It's been so up and down. I actually tweeted the other day saying, you know, can we just have a day off from drama? You know, being a Tottenham Hotspur fan, I tell you what, these last few weeks, international breaks are meant to be quiet. And it's all happened. There has been so much drama in these last few weeks. We just want everything to calm down. Let's get back to playing. Let's get back to winning. Let's get back to trying to feel good about our club, because, you know, even Tim Sherwood on the radio in the last 24 hours, you know, saying that, you know, it's really embarrassing, the way that the club is being run at the moment. Let's come on to talk about Fabio Paratici. In my opinion, I think that he should do the right thing and resign from the football club. I really, really do. We do not need this uncertainty at the moment. We have a sporting director at the club, and he is unable to do his job. So in actual fact, we just have an office worker. He's a glorified office worker at the moment who can't do his job. He is banned from FIFA. Are FIFA going to change that decision? I doubt it. We need direction. We need ambition. You know, so many things need to change at this football club. I get that we would probably change a lot of things in the summer, but there's some things that need to just change now. And I just think that Fabio should probably do the right thing and say to the board, I think it's best for me, and I think it's best for the club that I resign and leave. We do not need another problem to deal with. Thanks for watching, and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you in the next one. Come on, you Spurs.